The Black Dahlia murder refers to the brutal and unsolved killing of Elizabeth Short, an aspiring actress, in Los Angeles in January 1947. The case remains one of the most infamous and mysterious in American criminal history. Elizabeth Short, born on July 29, 1924, in Boston, Massachusetts, moved to Los Angeles to pursue a career in acting. She became known as the Black Dahlia posthumously, likely a reference to the 1946 film The Blue Dahlia, and her dark hair and attire. On the morning of January 15, 1947, Short's body was discovered in a vacant lot in the Leimert Park neighborhood of Los Angeles. The gruesome nature of the crime shocked the city and the nation. Short's murder was marked by extreme brutality. Body mutilation. Her body was severed in half at the waist. The cuts were clean, indicating they were likely performed by someone with surgical or anatomical knowledge. Posed corpse. The killer posed Short's body, with her hands over her head, her elbows bent at right angles, and her lower half several inches away from the top half. Facial lacerations. Short's face was slashed from the corners of her mouth to her ears, creating a Glasgow smile. Absence of blood. Despite the extensive mutilations, there was no blood at the scene, suggesting she was killed elsewhere and her body was drained of blood before being moved. The Black Dahlia murder has inspired numerous theories and speculation. Multiple suspects. Over the years, more than 150 suspects have been proposed, including doctors, former lovers, and even well-known personalities. Some prominent suspects include Dr. George Hodel, whose son Steve Hodel, a former LAPD detective, accused him of the murder, and Leslie Dillon, a bellhop who knew details of the crime. Media frenzy. The sensational nature of the crime and the press's portrayal of Short contributed to widespread public fascination and numerous false leads. Newspapers often embellished details and speculated wildly, which hindered the investigation. Police corruption and incompetence. Some theories suggest that police corruption and incompetence played roles in the failure to solve the case. Evidence was mishandled, and leads were not properly followed up. Serial killer theory. Some researchers believe that the Black Dahlia murder could be connected to other unsolved murders in Los Angeles during the 1940s, suggesting the work of a serial killer. Despite extensive investigations and numerous suspects, the Black Dahlia murder remains officially unsolved. The case was closed due to a lack of evidence, and the true identity of Elizabeth Short's killer is still unknown. The Black Dahlia murder has had a profound impact on popular culture and true crime literature. Books and films. The case has inspired numerous books, such as Severed, The True Story of the Black Dahlia Murder by John Gilmore and Black Dahlia Avenger by Steve Hodel. It also inspired the 2006 film The Black Dahlia, directed by Brian De Palma, based on James Ellroy's novel of the same name. Enduring fascination. The gruesome details of the crime, combined with Elizabeth Short's mysterious life and tragic death, continue to captivate public interest. The case is often referenced in discussions of unsolved murders and criminal investigations. Legacy. The Black Dahlia murder remains a symbol of the dark underbelly of Hollywood and the perils faced by young women seeking fame in the city. It is a reminder of the vulnerability of individuals and the sometimes harsh reality behind the glamorous facade of the entertainment industry. The Black Dahlia case endures as one of America's most notorious unsolved mysteries, blending elements of horror, intrigue, and tragedy into a story that continues to captivate and horrify audiences worldwide.